Welcome back, my beautiful people. This is a new series we're starting. I believe I pointed out what car we're kind of gonna be getting into from the previous video. If you're noticing something funny on my face, I spy with my little eye this, right? Don't mind it. You know, life has its adventures, so excuse me and my lisp throughout the video. If it bothers you, my bad. But anyways, getting into this, I'm going to be explaining what car specifically and why we're going to be building it the way we're building it, and realistically it's already built. It's an old build, but it's so beautiful and excessive that we're going to be diving into taking it apart, dyeing the silver carbon fibers, building some new carbon pieces for it, basically dyeing a lot of parts purple. This build is going for a YouTuber out here in Greece, and I'll put in the description of my channel, but very well known guy, super nice. I worked with him already a little bit. He did a nice portion of a video. I displayed my track and this, that, and the other. So now I'm going to be getting this together for him, and we're gonna, on my side of my channel at least, I'm gonna do a build video for him, a build series for this, and along the way, once the car is done and I go to deliver the vehicle or the little car for him, we're gonna set up the track at his shop. We're gonna do a YouTube video, full video dedicated just for mini four-wheel drive on his channel, and that is what I'm quite excited about. And by then, hopefully my lip will be nice and healed. But with that said, I'm gonna point the camera and kind of show you guys the car more and how it's looking together with, you know, the settings and all the pieces sitting as it is, and then we'll progress to taking it apart. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys a little bit of the car before I start actually dismantling it and doing the time lapse and blah 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 blah. So it's you've seen it before. It's an MS chassis suspension car. It has the underguarding. Wow, I don't know why I went back, but it has the underguards and a lot of silver carbon fiber. Really cool rear plate with the roller setup, rear roller setup, like a skid plate. I built this a year ago. Didn't really ever get around to using it as a competition car, which it was supposed to be, but it turned out very beautiful. Used a lot of design work that I never got around to even thinking of doing, especially with this rear bumper and how it slides. It's super cool. I love it. It's a very nice car. Not hard to replicate the setup. In my previous videos, if you go way back, just look through my YouTube channel. There's not too many videos, but there's enough there. Go back and look through my channel. You'll see this car. It had this body on it, and so you can watch the video. But we're gonna be using this car to dismantle. For the reason is because it is such a beautiful car and there's a lot of great silver carbon on it. I want to dye purple, and the reason we're dyeing it purple is for this YouTuber who's out here in Greece. He's taking an interest in the hobby and doesn't mind promoting me and the hobby on his channel for a full episode. And to me, it's a big deal, and to the hobby in general for right now is a very big deal, because, well, Greek community has very, very little knowledge of Tamiya mini 4-wheel drive. They know about Tamiya, just not the mini 4-wheel drive. So, anyways, with that said, I want to give him a very well presented car, meaning having all the cool functions. I want to have the, you know, and this is supposed to be just a display car. It's gonna be in a nice little casing next to his actual real cars in his garage. It's gonna be, so you know what I mean? Yeah. So we're gonna make this as many things on here purple as possible. Even the little white on the tires, I'm gonna try and dye purple. There are other parts I have that are already purple that I'm going to be replacing for here, like rollers, spacers. I have now a body lined up. We're going to use this one, polycarbonate body, nice clear, brand new, to do his design of his logo and whatnot, because it has a lot of nice flat spaces, big spaces to do. Basically, you know, his logo all over the place, or at least on how he does it and wants it done. And it'll come out looking fresh. So, with that said, and less being said, I know I already started with a lot of talking, but this is a big series for the business itself, not just me, but for the business itself, because of the advertisement that will be going along with this after I'm done. I will continue now with taking the car apart. We're gonna dismantle it, clean it. All the suspension parts need to be cleaned. It still functions nicely. It's just been sitting, so there's like no grease in the suspension, no oils in the rollers and bearings. Everything, I mean, even the rubbers here, the rubbers, there's only one rubber. It needs like at least 5 or 6, I think. But I mean, the rear bumper still works great. It still slides how it should. It's a pivot style bumper in the rear. It actually pivots quite nice for it sitting for a long time. It has a lot of cool parts. Like I said, the skid plate with the rear roller setup. I spent a lot of time on this one, so we're gonna proceed with time lapse of dismantling this. Maybe I'll film and talk about some things along the way of what I might be changing, because I don't want to give it to him just looking the same, but you know, dyed in purple. So I'm gonna probably end up trimming up some of the carbon pieces to look more beautiful and so forth and so forth. Just the aesthetics in the end of the day, so I can keep the functionality being the same, because this car actually runs amazingly when it has the proper rubber bands and it's set. It was a great jump car. It looked amazing going around the track and sounded even better because of all the small rollers. It has this interesting sound when it goes around the track. Anyways, very smooth car, beautiful looking car as it is, but we're just gonna make it even more beautiful for Toxic. And we're gonna go forward with that right now. So let's get her done. So with that time lapse, we got the front and rear bumpers taken off in whole, not disassembled. So Next portion is to disassemble these, and then we could start obviously dyeing the raw carbon pieces. So we're gonna continue with this work and dye these cool pieces, or get it disassembled so we could dye these cool pieces. We're gonna use some, I think I showed you guys it before, but we're gonna use this Tamiya paint here. Nice color. 1 for the body, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Let's go. But yeah, we're going to use that for the dyeing process and the paint job of the body. Alright, now that all the front and rear bumpers are disassembled, with that said, this is what we got so far. So here we are with all the pieces, all the carbon, all the silver parts. We're gonna end up dyeing them, obviously, with this paint right here. It's gonna turn out real nice. I'm excited, but not in this video. We're gonna move on to doing the actual dyeing process the following video, because it is definitely worth the wait. But lots of little pieces, sheesh. But with all that said, and done today, I'm pretty happy with this stopping point. It is a good stopping point because I want to take my time processing these pieces and then dyeing them. So I'm going to say thank you for tuning in today. Please like, subscribe, and comment. You know, it's all free like I usually say. And I hope you have a better day than I did the other day, and yeah, God bless. Later, y'all.